Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toilets and toy collectors? This is Starscream 1988, and I want to welcome you to Odie's Junk Heaps, formerly known as Odie's Garage. So, new name, 2013, just like I kind of explained over at the Pontiac Banshee review. If you haven't seen it, you know, if you care to, that's great. If not, that's okay too. You're watching this one, obviously. So anyway, the car that I'm going to be talking about today is the Mustang II. Now, unfortunately, I don't have much or many Mustangs to really go about this other than this new one that I just picked up recently here, part of the Hot Ones set. This is the Show Haas Mustang II. That's something, obviously, a name that, you know, Hot Wheels came up with, the guys from El Segundo. But yeah, it's basically a Mustang II. A little brief history on the Mustang II. This car actually came out from 1974 to 1978, and Lee Iacocca at the time I had taken over the company. He actually helped design the first Mustang, but then he became president of Ford. Later on, many years later, he became the president of Chrysler, which was a huge deal to people because, you know, people said that Lee Iacocca was always like a Ford guy, but then, you know, he kind of sold out and went to Chrysler. But I guess that's a story for another day. But anyway, so this was his answer to try to compete in the small level of vehicles like the Toyota Celica, you know, a couple of the Japanese cars, because prices were bad in those years. So if you think prices on gas are bad right now, they were just as bad then, back in the 70s. And when this car was actually introduced, 2 months later is when the actual oil crisis came about. So it came in a good time. It sold pretty well. First year sales were in the 300,000 across the world. Not as much as some previous years because a lot of people were pissed off that it was only a 4-cylinder, so it no longer had balls. So, you know, it was just like, I was like, are you kidding me? But they did remedy that. From the 76 to 78 models, they started adding V8s, and by the end of 77 and 78, they had a couple limited editions. They had the Cobra 2, and they also had the King Cobra to finish the 78 model year. So I would assume that this is almost based on the 1978 model of the King Cobra, as this is actually a stock car. So actually, let's open them up. It's pretty cool. They actually give you an extra protection tape there so it doesn't get scratched or whatever. Put that to the side, and there he is. Very, very nice. I like it. Obviously, nice big fat tires on the back, small ones on the front. Not too much detail in terms of the lights. There's none, but that's something you could do. Or, you know, even like, obviously, like Mr. Sensitivity, that's his thing. He likes, you know, painting and stuff like that. So this is a good car for him to probably work on if he, you know, if he's ever picked up. And I'm sure he would change the rims out to put some real riders, which would make it even look cooler. But yeah, so they put this little piece thin of rubber, transparent, so like that it's not flopping all over the case. And let me remove my sign there. So yeah, so it is a funny car, and it's pretty basic inside. It's just, you know, the regular metal finish. There's a little bit of I guess it's kind of like a gray roll bar, but you know that it doesn't really move more than this, so it's kind of tough to see in there. Obviously, the glass is a transparent yellow, so it makes the inside look yellow too. Show Haas, pretty nice tampon, you know, tampos, paint, whatever. Do wish it had a little bit more on the sides. That would have been kind of cool. So. Roll's pretty decent. Kind of moves to the side a little bit, as you can see there. Has it needs an alignment. So, but yeah, I think obviously, you know, these are the basic rims. Some other type of rims would have worked just as well, I think, if not better. You know, basic is, again, basic, so a little boring. But that's basically it. That's a little bit of history on the Mustang II. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I will be bringing some more of these out in the next upcoming days, weeks, or whatever. You guys take care. Thanks. Peace out. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.